Hi, my name is Enzo Angileri. In the making of the Huntsman Winter's War, I was Charlize Theron hairstylist. With her help and the script, the director, the costume designer, I create those looks that help Queen Ravenna being as big and as evil as she could possibly be. Here I'm gonna show you some of the looks. This one is the look when Ravenna comes out of the mirror. Now her sister is pulling out of the mirror, and I wanted the look to have an organic feeling. Instead of just coming out the mirror with a crown in her head, we wanted the crown to be almost something like it was growing out of her head. Something evil, like contorted metal or flames. And you can see all around, it still gives her that incredible queen look without being the classic crown that she has in all the other looks, by the way. I love the scene. It was the funeral scene in the very beginning of the movie. And with the costume designer, we want to create this transparency, we wanted the light to go through this veil. And so the idea was to replicate this roundness a couple more times. And I did love the challenge. I love the idea of this look. It's probably one of my favorite in the movie. Charlize and I work together all the time on each single look. That's because it has to be comfortable for her, has to be appropriate for the look of that scene. And in fact, I'm gonna show you now the next look, which is the fighting scene. This is Amber. She's gonna be Ravenna for the day. I'm gonna duplicate the look from the fighting scene, and I'm gonna show you how to do it step by step. I'm gonna start braiding her hair from the very top, and I'm gonna go all around and around. This is basically just one braid to create this look. When I created this look, there was of course some challenge. One was the fact that she has a crown on her head and she has to do a fight. So logistically, the look has to be compact, has to hold the crown in place, and also has to reflect a certain state of mind. So it has to be something that gives her a strong look. In the making of this look, the challenge is to make sure that the look is appropriate first and foremost to the scene and to the character. This look had to be a compact look, had to be solid, because the crown will be sitting on it and she's going to be fighting, so nothing has to particularly move. That's why it's so interesting sometimes to put all those elements together to try to create the best result possible. Well, the best part of designing the look for Ravenna, it's the fact that it has to be a period look, and yet because of the fantasy of the movie, you can go any direction really you want. I think one of the challenge when you do this look is to try to block the braids so it doesn't move around and it gives you a space. So for me, to put a pin every once in a while to block it like this, and then you know for sure that it's not going to go anywhere. So at this point, I'm basically halfway through, and I'm blocking this braid that started from the top of the head and it's been going around and around, as you can see it. And temporarily I'm gonna put a pin because I'm gonna start from here to do the same thing I did when I started from the top, but just going the other way. And now the crown for one of the many looks for the Huntsman Winter's War.